Week 1, Friday. First named terms. It's 1 Samuel 9, 1-5. There was a man of Benjamin whose name was Kish, a man of wealth. He had a son whose name was Saul, a handsome young man, head and shoulders above everyone else. Now the donkeys of Kish, Saul's father, had strayed. So Kish said to his son Saul, "Go and look for the donkeys." He passed through the hill country of Ephraim, the land of Shalishah, Shaalim, and Benjamin, but they did not find them. When they came to the land of Zuph, Saul said to the boy who was with him, "Let us turn back, or my father will stop worrying about the donkeys and worry about us." The storyteller of the ancient saga that the Bible calls simply 1 and 2 Samuel used various methods of leading clues to where the significant challenges in the unfolding drama might be found. Here is one of them. When a significant character makes a first appearance in the story, the first words they speak reveal their character, for good or ill. Samuel's first words, as a small boy in the temple, are, "Here I am." That's in 1 Samuel 3:4. And those words were to define his entire life. He became a great leader, who was utterly present to God and to his people. We are introduced to Saul just before he is chosen as Israel's first king. The initial signs are promising, if you are looking for such things. He is handsome, tall, and imposing. We first encounter him searching for his father's lost donkeys. He does not find them, and his first words are, "Let us turn back, or my father will start worrying about us." Sadly, this is a sign of the man and the king that he became. He was unable to finish what he began. He never found the things he was looking for. He was too easily distracted by what other people were thinking about him. We all have our own first words, the phrases or responses that express our most distinctive reactions to life. These emotional reflexes surface most clearly when we are feeling under pressure, insecure, or out of our comfort zone. So they may express our fear or hesitancy. "Help! Oh no! This is too much!" Do you know what yours are? They are so much a part of us that we are often unconscious of them and need the help of those closest to us to identify them. First words might also express degrees of confidence and excitement. I have a friend who is never lacking in confidence and relishes new challenges. His characteristic response is usually, "Bring it on!" I know a Nigerian friend who his first words tend to be on the phone or wherever, "The Lord is good." So, we could call these our default settings. When we buy a computer, it comes with programs installed. We switch it on and templates and control bars appear on the screen, ready to use. These are the default settings, installed at the factory, but we may be unaware that all these settings are negotiable. They can be changed, and they need to be changed if the machine is to become my equipment, doing tasks the way I need them to be done. Our personal default settings are established very early in our lives. Authority figures such as parents and teachers are hugely influential in this process. But I agree with a therapist friend who believes that our most significant settings are learned in school playgrounds. It is there that we have our first experiences of unregulated play, learning to negotiate, handle power, take risks, manage fear, and make our own choices. For all of us, some of our settings are more helpful than others. It is important to be clear that those first words in Bible stories do not fix a person's character or destiny. Rather, they highlight the aspects of a person's personality that will need to be faced if the person is to develop and mature into their full potential. It is the same for us. With each challenge and change in life, we need to revisit our default settings. The difficulty is that we can feel completely fixed. This is me. I cannot change who I am. We feel trapped in a closed cycle from which we cannot seem to move on. For Christians, the hope of change lies in the cross of Jesus. Planted in our life story, the cross cuts into those fixed cycles and makes a break in them. As our story goes around again and those familiar responses kick in, there are now moments of grace, spaces in which, however hesitantly, we can choose differently and renegotiate our default settings. trapped cycles unravel, and the threads begin to open out in unexpected, exciting directions. Our first words do not need to be our last. Let's pray. Lord, break into my life and give me the courage to live in the adventure of all you call me to be. Amen.